how's it going, guys, and welcome back. Just a bit of a disclaimer before we jump in. You're going to hear some echoing in the background. I did state this in my last video, but essentially, we just moved in. I have a new area in which I'm in the process of converting into an office. Right now, there's nothing in it, and it's pretty bare bone, so there is going to be an echo. It's something that I'm going to have to rectify over time, so the next week or so, you might notice echoing in my videos, and I do apologize for that. The other thing is that we have been having a lot of unscripted videos lately, and that's just because I'm in the process of moving, which I finally have moved everything into this new house. We're just unpacking. Anyway, we're going to be talking about the relegend monthly update, as relegend is coming to Nintendo Switch and other consoles, as well as PC in full launch very soon. A lot of people have been asking me to cover these big Kickstarter updates, sort of like how I cover newsletters, so I decided, you know what, why not? Because relegend is something a lot of people are looking forward to, and it's, like I said, coming out soon. It's slated for Q1, which technically that's March 31st at the latest. So anyway, we're gonna jump into this, see what it says, and we're gonna sort of talk about it. If you don't like unscripted content, definitely check out some of my more scripted videos. The last one I believe we did was the Pokemon Legends one. Definitely check that out. I highly recommend it. A lot of work went into that. Anyway, okay, monthly update 35, localization, patch, and upcoming content. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our monthly Kickstarter update for February 2021. On this update, we would like to share what we've been cooking for the past 6 months, and it's pretty exciting as 1.0 is approaching really soon. Now, when they say monthly Kickstarter for February, or sorry, monthly update for February, they're talking about like after February has passed. Like, for example, the Mithrin newsletter is like the March newsletter takes place on March 1st. The relegend ones take place at the end of the month, and so anyway, first off, we'd like to recap the recent release of the localization patch that was released through Relegend's Steam beta branch, and make sure to check it out if you missed the patch. Anyone who owns the game right now on Steam will have access to the beta branch, and there are a total of 10 languages available. If you find any translations that could be improved, please let us know. So you can see here some different language stuff. I'm not gonna go through how to use the beta branch. You guys can. It's really easy. You guys can figure that out. Anyway, the 10 languages that are available are English, Simplified Chinese, Traditional Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Thai, German, Spanish, French, and Italian. Now, I don't know much about Chinese, but I do know that some people were saying that it's really nice that they were able to have the Simplified and the Traditional because they're very different. Don't quote me on that, but I know a lot of people were very happy that they had both, so that's great. Most of the translated content should be in game right now, but please let us know if you find any issues. Next up, we'd like to show you a sneak peek of the 2 biomes that are coming your way soon in the 1.0 release. These biomes are the opposite of each other and offer a totally different experience compared to one another. Of course, the story was left off in the Everdust Desert, and we'll continue these 2 biomes as well. Don't worry, we're not going to spoil the story for you. So here you have this icy place. So it's called the Frigid Tundra, which is a freezing land of snow and ice in Athia. This biome houses a lot of unique magnets that have adapted to their surroundings. Some of them have thick fur coats, whilst others have learned to wield the elements of ice as part of their arsenal. You got Neelik. The Frigid Tundra is beautiful despite it having snow all year round. Flora seem to be flourishing, and there's talk about beautiful settlements and ruins to discover. So put on your fur coats and have fun exploring the tundra. The next biome we have is the Volcano Biome. The land of the ruined kingdom is full of volcanoes and lava. Volcanic smog fills the land. The magnets here too have adapted like the tundra biome, but instead of thick fur coats have heat-proof scales, or even wield the flames of heat and heat as one of their own abilities. Damn, that thing looking pretty thick. The land of the ruined kingdom is what's left over of its former shadow, and as its name implies, it's haunted and reeks of adventure. Be sure to gear up with your best gear, because adventures here will be a dangerous one. And last but not least, we'd like to say that a ton of content is coming to 1.0, and it won't be long before you can take on more bosses, join guilds, and help out friends in new quests, discover new Magnus, including Magnus Fusions, oh wow, Marriage, and just much, much, much more. that's it for this month's Kickstarter update. We would like to thank everyone for the continuous support. Bug reports and translation suggestions from the community. Together we continue to improve relegend. So what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Blah, blah, blah. Join their community. Blah, blah, blah. So not a very long newsletter by any means, but definitely an interesting one. We have 2 biomes, which, I mean, they're pretty basic on paper, but I do like what they did with them. Like they managed to make the frozen area look really interesting. Same goes for the volcano. I mean, having a frozen tundra and a volcanic area isn't something that we haven't seen before. Nexomon also has stuff like that, but it's always nice to have a wider variety of sort of areas to explore. I guess Temtem also has an icy area, and lots of games do, but it's nice to have variety is the point I'm trying to make. I'm really interested in how this Magnus Fusion is going to work out. I wonder if there'll be limitations as to whom can fuse, or if it's going to be sort of algorithmic like cassette beasts or even Ova Magica. Very interesting to see what sort of goes on with that. But yeah, guys, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this newsletter. They didn't specifically say when the game's coming out, but my guess is it's still coming at least either this month or next month, because you'd think if it was coming out in like May or June, they'd say, hey guys, I know we said Q1, but it's going to be Q2, but here's all this stuff. But they never mentioned anything about a delay. So it's still quite possible it could come out this month or perhaps next month. We'll definitely see, and I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on the game as it progresses. And if you guys do like monster taming content and want to stay up to date on all that stuff, definitely subscribe to the channel. It's what we're all about. That's all we cover. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.